Welcome back to the Summer Harvest Mandala. Round 9. Worked behind round 8, into the stitches of round 5. Working behind round 8 and into round 5, insert your hook into the 4th stitch of any round 5 petal and work 1 single crochet, then chain 1. In the next stitch of round 5, work 1 single crochet, then chain 2. In the next single crochet of round 5, gently push the puff stitches of round 8 to the front, then work 1 single crochet, chain 1, and 1 single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 2. Repeat steps A to D 7 more times, so you have 8 petals in total. As we work through these stitches, I want to talk with you. Okeshi. Okeshi means a small gift we give back, to say thank you. Every day we receive invisible gifts. A kind word, a message, a memory. We can't always return them, but our hands remember. Each stitch softly says, I see you, thank you. Join with 1 slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. You should have 32 single crochet, 16 chain 1 spaces and 16 chain 2 spaces. Round 10. In any chain 2 space of round 8, work 3 double treble crochet, leaving the last loop of each stitch on the hook. Then, in the next chain 2 space, work 3 more double treble crochet, again leaving the last loop of each stitch on the hook. You now have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 7 loops to close the group. This counts as 1 double treble 6 together. Chain 5. For the next double treble 6 together, work the first 3 double treble crochet in the same chain 2 space as the last 3 double treble crochet of the previous group. Then work the next 3 double treble crochet in the following chain 2 space. Leave the last loop of each stitch on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 7 loops to close the group. This mandala is my okashi to you. Then chain 5. Repeat step C 7 more times, so you have 8 groups in total. Join with 1 slip stitch in the closing chain of the first double treble 6 together. You should have 16 double treble 6 together groups and 16 chain 5 spaces. Round 11. Worked in the chain 5 spaces of round 10. In any chain 5 space of round 10, work 1 slip stitch, chain 2, 1 bobble with 5 double crochet closed together. Chain 2, 1 slip stitch, chain 2, 1 bobble with 5 double crochet closed together. You share your time, your attention, and your stories with me. In return, I offer these colors, this pattern, and a gentle place to rest your eyes. Chain 3. Repeat step A in each chain 5 space around, for a total of 16 repeats. Join with 1 slip stitch in the first slip stitch of the round. You should have 32 5 double crochet bobbles, 32 slip stitches, 16 chain 2 spaces and 16 chain 3 spaces. Round 12. Around any double treble 6 together of round 10, work 1 front post single crochet, then chain 3. In the second chain 2 space of round 11, the second of the 2 chain 2 spaces in that group, work 1 slip stitch. Chain 2. 1 bobble with 5 double crochet closed together. Okashi is never about the size of the gift. It is about intention, and about the care we place in small things. Chain 3. Repeat steps A and B 15 more times around. Join with 1 slip stitch in the first front post single crochet. You should have 16 5 double crochet bobbles, 16 front post single crochet, 32 chain 3 spaces and 16 chain 2 spaces. Round 13. Round 13 pistachio. In any chain 3 space of round 11, work 3 treble crochet together. Chain 3. 3 treble crochet together in the same chain 3 space. Around the closing chain, the top of the bobble from round 12, work 1 front post single crochet. Repeat steps 15 more times. Join with 1 slip stitch in the closing chain of the first group of 3 treble crochet together. You should have 32 groups of 3 treble crochet together, 16 front post single crochet and 16 chain 3 spaces. Around the closing chain, the top of the bobble from round 12, work 1 front post single crochet. Repeat steps 15 more times. Even if your stitches are not perfect today, they carry your presence. Join with 1 slip stitch in the closing chain of the first group of 3 treble crochet together. You should have 32 groups of 3 treble crochet together, 16 front post single crochet and 16 chain 3 spaces. Round 14. Around the top of any group of 3 treble crochet together from round 13, work 1 front post single crochet. Then chain 1. Around the next double treble 6 together of round 10, work 1 front post double treble crochet 2 together. Then chain 1. Around the next group of 3 treble crochet together of round 13, work 1 front post single crochet. Then chain 2. Repeat steps 15 more times. Round after round, we harvest patience, courage, and softness for ourselves. Join with 1 slip stitch in the first front post single crochet. You should have 16 front post double treble crochet 2 together, 32 front post single crochet, 16 chain 1 spaces and 16 chain 2 spaces. Round 15. Start in the stitch immediately to the right of any front post double treble crochet 2 together of the previous round. Bring the chains of round 13 towards the front and over those chains, work 1 popcorn stitch. Then chain 1. Skip the front post double treble crochet 2 together and again bring the chains of round 13 to the front. Over those chains, work 1 popcorn stitch. Then chain 3. Depending on your tension, you can add 1 more chain and work chain 4 instead. Repeat steps 15 more times. Close with 1 slip stitch in the closing chain of the first popcorn stitch. You should have 32 popcorn stitches, 16 chain 3 or chain 4 spaces, depending on your tension, and 16 chain 1 spaces. Round 16. In any chain 2 space of round 14, work 4 half double crochet. Then chain 4. Depending on your tension, you can add 1 more chain and work chain 5 instead. Repeat step in each chain 2 space around, for a total of 16 repeats. Join with 1 slip stitch in the first half double crochet of the round. You should have 64 half double crochet and 16 chain 4 or chain 5 spaces, depending on the option you choose. Round 17. In any chain 4 space of round 16, work 1 half double crochet. Around each of the next 4 half double crochet of round 16, work 1 back post half double crochet, 4 back post half double crochet in total. In the next chain 4 space, work 1 half double crochet, then chain 4. Repeat steps 15 more times. Close with 1 slip stitch in the first half double crochet of the round. You should have 32 half double crochet, 64 back post half double crochet, and 16 chain 4 spaces. Round 18. In any chain 1 space of round 15, work 1 double crochet 2 together. Then chain 3. Then work another double crochet 2 together in the same chain 1 space. Chain 3. In the next chain 3 space of round 15, work 1 single crochet, then chain 3. Repeat steps A and B 15 more times around. Join with 1 slip stitch in the top of the first double crochet 2 together. You should have 32 double crochet 2 together, 16 single crochet, and 48 chain 3 spaces. Round 19. In any chain 4 space of round 16, bring the 4 chains of round 16 gently towards the front. Over those chains, work 1 treble crochet 3 together, then chain 1. Repeat this sequence, 1 treble crochet 3 together, chain 1, 2 more times in the same space. Finally, in the same space, work 1 more treble crochet 3 together without chaining afterwards. Repeat step A in each of the remaining chain 4 spaces around, 15 more times. Join with 1 slip stitch in the top of the first treble crochet 3 together. You should have 64 treble crochet 3 together groups and 48 chain 1 spaces. Thank you for letting me be with you, stitch by stitch. This mandala, and this moment, are my little okashi for your heart.